All right, welcome back, everyone. So I'm doing it again. I purchased a rifle from Royal Tiger Imports. This is not a dice roll purchase. This was one of the specific rifles that they offered. Um, I kind of warn people against RTI. Just let them know that it is, if you get one of their rifles, you don't know what you're necessarily getting. A lot of their rifles, especially from Ethiopia, have pitting on them, destroyed barrels, all kinds of issues, missing parts in the stocks, gouges. You can go on YouTube and look up RTI rifles and watch days and days worth of content of people opening up really crappy rifles. This, however, was one that I saw pop up last week. It is something that is missing in my collection. It's an early style Carcano Moschetto Modello 1891, one of the first variant rifles that did not have the upper handguard. Saw it for a good price, $325, a 1900 dated Brescia, and that was a hole in my collection that I was missing. Read the description, said it had a good barrel, gave a specific, the pictures that were on the listing were the actual rifle that you would be getting, which is something that RTI has started doing a little bit more now with specific rifles. So let's go ahead and open it up and see what it looks like. Again, you don't always know what you're getting from RTI. It is a gamble. But this was a specific listing for a specific rifle with pictures for this exact rifle. So, and the price was right. So let's go ahead and just going to throw that to the side. I believe it also comes with a free end block clip. Packing peanuts, I hate these things, but they do make good shipping material. So their packaging has also come a long way from the early days of 2020 when when it was they just threw the rifle in the box and put some paper in it, and that was it. But anyway, yeah, you guys know the story about RTI, just very loose, very loose descriptions. Their grading scale isn't really based on anything objective. It's just, they say, it's a B grade or a C grade or a regular grade. I'm not sure it means anything. It's not connected to like the NRA grading scale. All right. So, just taking a first look, we're going to open up the action. Just a safety procedure. Yep, nothing in the barrel. Just kind of getting a first look at this. Very nice. A Brescia 1900. So this is actually the earliest Carcano I own as of today. The next one is, I think, a 1916, a pair of 1916 Brescia Moschettos TS carbines on the wall there. So this is what I mean by an early style Moschetto. It doesn't have the upper handguard. It's missing, and you can actually see the front handguard here doesn't have the little lip that would be on the ones that came later. And I believe they made that switch around 1916 because naturally guys would grab the barrel, the hot barrel, with their fingers and burn their fingers. So they added a handguard. Actually, I have one right here. I'll just show you as an example. So one of the later variants versus the first variant here. So they added a handguard, and you can see they have the little lip that goes over the handguard, whereas this one is just flush. So anyway, I think they made that switch in 1916. In the middle of the First World War, these barrels get hot pretty quickly, and of course these have the sliding bayonet latches or bayonet releases. This one's a little tough. Just probably needs to be cleaned a little bit. There you go. Oop. Put this back in place. So just overall, kind of looking at it, you know, some of the metal, most of the bluing's there. There's some parts that kind of look like the bluing's been either rubbed off. You know, a lot of these rifles came from Ethiopia, but the more recent ones are Italian, or they are sourced from Italian warehouses or carabinieri warehouses in Italy. So a lot of the Moschettos that are coming in now are Italian, and they're actually in good condition compared to the Ethiopian stuff, which is where a majority of the complaints were coming in from earlier consumers. So anyway, you might be able to see this, but it's 1900 dated, Brescia, and then they have the serial number, but the stamps all look good. Just kind of looking at the wood, you know, some gouges here or there. There doesn't appear to be any cracks in the wood, which is nice. And then just kind of taking a look at the different parts of the rifle. Good stamps. There doesn't appear to be any really cartouche on this, which is fine. Just making sure the serial number matches up with what we have on the barrel here. So, yeah, 5805. It's F series. Everything appears to be here. So, anyway, pretty cool piece of history. Again, just wanted one of the early style Moschettos that didn't have the upper hand guards. So I can I think later on my plan is to just make a video showing early variants and then sort of the evolution of the Moschettos from pre-World War I to the end of World War II, where they switched up a lot of the different cosmetic features, the front sights, the sort of bayonet latches, some of the features on here. But anyway, cool little rifle, and just thought I'd give you guys a preview of what I was unboxing today. So with that being said, I'll talk to y'all later.